What's up, guys? It's Addicted to Beauty here. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are gonna be doing this super cute, really beautiful, like sunset, orange, yellow, whatever you want to consider it. I consider it like a sunset cut crease tutorial. And I will be showing you guys the brushes and the palette I'm using before we get right into it. I have already done this eye, as you can clearly see, and I have already primed this eye and set it. So go ahead and use your primer, whatever. I use my concealer. I don't use eyeshadow primer. And then I just go through and I set it with my Morphe translucent powder. So go ahead, set your eye before getting into this. And for today's tutorial, you will need these brushes. I'm gonna just do the eyeshadow on camera, and then off camera I'll do my eyelashes and set my under eyes, and then I'll come back to you guys. But for the eyeshadow portion, you will be needing a flat round-headed brush, another flat round-headed brush. This one we will be using for this orange right up in here. This one will be for that yellow orange color in here. You will be needing a blending brush. As you can tell, this is like my favorite brush at this moment. It is so dirty. You'll need this for the base, like that beginning orange we're starting with. You will need your flat brush for the concealer when we cut the crease. You'll need this flat-headed brush to blend the concealer in once we cut the crease. You will need this black-headed blending brush for adding that dark orange right in here. And then my final brush I will be using today is my plastic flat brush to add that sparkly touch right there. And today's palette, I am finally not using a Morphe palette on my channel. This is not Morphe. Shocker. We are going to be using Orange Pop by Cara Beauty. I got this eyeshadow palette, I want to say a couple years ago at like a makeup convention. And it's super beautiful. I've never really gotten into like using the orange colors, because when I first got this, it was when I was first getting into makeup, so I don't really know how to like make it look good. But now that I've like practiced and stuff, now I can feel comfortable like using a palette like this. And these are what the colors look like. As you can see, there's a lot of orange, yellows. Let me fix my camera. There we go. Orange and yellows and sparkly colors. It's like so bright. It's like reflecting off of my light, so you can't really see. Let me try and shake it real fast. My cat is talking so much, guys. Come here, you want to talk so much? Say hi to the camera. This is my little furry baby. Her name's Jasmine. She's so cute and talks so much. You talk a lot and you're always hungry. You just want to eat all the time. So, ignore my cat because she's going to be in here for the duration of this video. So if you hear meow, meow, ignore it. So, let's get into business. I'm gonna show you guys the colors I'm using out of this palette, and then if you guys have any colors that are similar, you'll know which ones I'm using. So I'm gonna start off with this orangish red color, and it's 420, and I'm gonna be using my absolutely favorite blending brush. I'm gonna get the color on there. I packed it on pretty good because I like to have a strong orange base when we first get started. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drag like a straight line, almost as if we're creating a really bad eyeliner job. And then, as always, I do the windshield wiper motions, just back and forth And you can apply as many coats as you want. If you want more of a darker, like orange color, then I'd prefer, or I'd recommend, I should say, I'd recommend to do more, like pack more colors in. But if you want more of a lighter look, I would only recommend doing like 1 to 2 coats at the most. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with 420 and I'm gonna pack more on my brush, top off a little bit. Oh my goodness gracious. So since I've packed so much of this color in already, I think I might call it pretty good after this one. I'll see how it looks when I'm done blending. I'm gonna go look in my mirror real quick just to make sure I'm looking the same and I'm on the same track right now. Because when I look into my light and like look into my phone for like a really long time, I start to like see like circles. So I'm like hoping I'm doing my makeup the right way and not messing up. So that should be good enough for our base. My face is itchy. Okay. And I'm gonna go in with my kind of rounded flat brush. It has a flat top and it's really rounded and super puffy. And I'm gonna be going in with the orange color Cannabis. And I'm just gonna be getting that right here on the end tip of my brush. I'm not gonna be coating the full brush, just right on the end of it. So it should just look like that. And then you're gonna wanna go ahead and top off your extra. And I apply it right where that base color ended of our orange. And I go right above it just to give it more of a softer look and more of the sunset vibes. Like you can see on this eye, we have that orange color and it goes into the darker orange. Oh my gosh. Shh, shut up. She talks so freaking much. Okay. And then I'm just gonna kind of tap off the rest that's on there and just blend it fully together. And once you are satisfied with our base and with it starting off, we're gonna go in and cut our crease. So, like I always cut my crease, I'm gonna take my concealer and put it on the inside of my eyelash curler. Kind of got too much. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna go and cut the crease. Oh my gosh, I feel like when I cut the crease, it's like such a suspenseful moment for me. I'm like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. Like, I tell myself that in my head, like so bad. No, I messed up. Shoot. It's okay. That's why we have our handy dandy makeup remover. Oh my gosh. Right when I was telling myself too, I'm like, don't mess up. I must have jinxed it. Because I messed up. That's okay. Because that is like way over. But that's a part of makeup. We all mess up. And it doesn't help I can't concentrate with my freaking cat going meow, meow. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna let my cat out, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, you guys, I'm back. Got my cat out, and I started to work on fixing that cut crease. All I did, because I was scared I was scared I wouldn't be able to do it on camera. All I did was take my makeup remover and I just kind of erased where I needed it to be taken off, and then I'm just going back in with eyeshadow and filling in the hole. And I'm just going back in with that original like orange base color. So now we're gonna go in with our flat-headed brush, and I just kind of straighten out the line and drag the concealer downwards on my eyelid. Like so. And I'm kind of trying to drag the concealer upwards a little bit just to straighten out that cut crease line. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you guys the truth, like the hard, honest truth. Doing makeup is not easy. You mess up a whole ton, and it takes forever to do, especially if you mess up and you have to like redo a lot over. So for my guys out there that get mad about their girlfriends taking like hours and hours and hours to get ready, now you see why, because you have to be so precise and like so spot on to like make it look good. And if you like mess up, you have to like go back so far just to like redo what you messed up. So I'm just gonna continue straightening out this line. There we go. Okay. And then once that concealer you first apply on from the cut crease, I go in and then I just add more concealer just to finish off that whole eyelid. And I don't apply too thick of a coat. I just apply a thin enough coat just to wide everything out and make it easy to blend and apply eyeshadow right on top of it. So I'm just smudging out this corner a tad bit. And when it comes to doing the concealer on my eyelid, I'm not too particular on how it looks. It's more of the cut crease and the smudged out part here that you gotta be more precise about. Come on, stop being stubborn. There we go. Okay. Now, once you are satisfied with the way your cut crease looks and your concealer, I go in with my flat-headed brush and I just pat everything and kind of bring it all downwards towards my eyelid in the same motion, just to smooth everything out into one layer and make sure it doesn't get caked up with any lines or creases, and everything looks smooth when we go on top with the eyeshadow. So once I smooth everything out, I try and keep my eye closed, and then I go in with my setting spray and I just set my eye along with the concealer just to make sure everything gets dry. Excuse me, I was parched and sounding like a 75-year-old man, losing my voice. So I'm just trying to air dry my face. I kind of wait until it's about 80% dry, and then I open my eye. Now we're gonna go in with that orange yellow color, and I'm gonna be using my flat, I have a lot of flat-headed rounded brushes. That's what I call all of them. I'm gonna go in with this flat-headed rounded brush. Oh, that's a good way you guys can see it, I think. And I'm gonna be using the color OG Queen and this brighter yellow called Torch. And I'm gonna be combining those two colors together. So I'm gonna pat this one on and then pat this one on top of it. So I'm gonna go darker to lighter, and then I'm just gonna tap off the excess once, and then I just kind of, when I apply the eyeshadow, I do it the same way like we just blended the concealer. I kind of pat it on, and I kind of bring it down all at the same time. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that motion just helps bring it, like covers more of your eyelid quicker, in my opinion. I don't know. This is just how I do my makeup. And I'm just gonna keep applying the same exact colors, doing the same motions until my whole eyelid is covered and you can't see any more white. And when I get up to that cut crease line, I kind of just drag it across the line just to make sure we don't go over it and on top of that orange color. Like so. And if you guys are struggling, kind of like how I am, you can see the white here and then here a little bit. A tip I figured out magically earlier when I was doing this eye: if you take the end part of the brush and just get the eyeshadow right on the tip of it, it helps like way easier. Like you just follow it along and it just covers it up like magically. And then I'm gonna just do one more coat, just for the hell of it. Just to make sure we get one final touch and everything's covered up nicely. And then once you're satisfied with your yellow tones, I'm gonna go in with my black blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with the color Low Eyes. So this is more of like a red color. It almost looks like that orange color, but it's just like 2 shades darker. And I just go in and I apply it right up to that cut crease line, and I try not to go over it. I kind of blend it in with that orange base we originally had. And then I'm gonna go back in with our original brush and our original color 420. And then right where that line is, I blend right on top of it. And I just kind of drag it back towards that darker orange we just applied on. Oh my gosh, hang on. I have like a weird line right here. There we go. Okay. And then, once you are satisfied with the blending, I'm gonna go in and finish off with the color Light It, and it's this sparkly yellow. It almost has like a green tone to it a little bit, and I just apply it right here in the corner of my eye, just to give my eyeshadow a little bit of a pop and bring more light and attention to it. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go off camera, I'm gonna set my under eyes and do my eyelashes real quick, and then I'll come back to you guys and show you the final product. Alright guys, this is the final look. So cute, super summery, really fun, super beautiful. I absolutely love this look. We slayed it. It's so cute. I love it. Perfect tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe down below, turn your post notifications on for the next video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.